Hi guys, 2006 Jetta 2.5 liter engine, complained his ABS light is on as well as traction control light. So I did a quick scan and sure enough, speed sensor code for right rear was stored in memory. And so then I just figured I'd take it for a test drive before lifting it up on the hoist. And you can see here the 4 speed sensors, and the bottom one being the right rear. And there's a slight variance here at lower speeds, and then as speed picks up, it seemed at the time that that's when it was dropping out. Although when paying more attention to the driving habit or while driving what was going on, you can see here this is actually fairly steady cruising speed here, and it was even dropping out then. But what was happening during those dropouts is I was actually cornering the vehicle or in a turn, so the weight of the vehicle shifted. One side of the vehicle raised up, the other side lowered down. And then once I noticed that happening in this area here, and then getting to a straight stretch on the street or in our neighborhood, I basically slalomed the vehicle left and right, and that caused the right side to raise and lower on the left side, and again just doing a slalom back and forth left to right, and that caused this glitch to be repeatable. So that already made me think of, before I even lifting it up, a wiring issue. Something's moving, because the wheel sensor in the housing is not going to really move unless it were really loose. But anyways, that was my initial thought during the test drive. And again, once I wasn't slaloming anymore, driving at a normal rate without turning the steering wheel, things seem to be fairly consistent again. And then turning again, it drops right out. So anyways, here's what I found. ABS speed sensor fault code, right rear. Quick visual here. You can see there's a crack. Initially I did some data logging, went around the block, and I noticed that speed sensor is reading fine, but as soon as you start making right-hand turns, it would cut out. And so as the suspension moves, you can see it's attached to the upper control arm. This wire flexes, and that flexes the sensor here. So we're going to replace the speed sensor. I have no idea if I need to remove the wheel for better access. I'm going to do it anyways. The whole harness here is broken. Might be lucky it's moving. Wow. harness. We're not going to get it today, not for a few days. So I'm not sure if I'm going to be the guy who's recording it, but I'm going to plug it in and put a bit of silicone around the outside here, and that'll help hold it. I'm going to tie strap it into place. Going in easier than I expected. Just to hold it in place. And I'm going to zip tie it as well. So the bottom one I'm going to tighten up around the base. Top one around the top here. Well, that's not going to go anywhere. The harness is not something that the dealer keeps in stock, so we're unfortunately going to have to wait a few days here. And of course, after the repair, here is another data log of the vehicle speed sensors, or ABS speed sensors, for each wheel. And you can see all of them are fairly consistent now. All the humps line up. I'm not sure what the plus or minus is allowable between sensors. That's a pre-programmed parameter that the computer has, and obviously when you're cornering, for instance, one wheel will turn slower than the other, so there is an allotment for speed difference amongst them, and the key being that there are no glitches, no dropouts, which you can see there are no dropouts anymore. So another fix, another easy one luckily. Until next time, thanks for watching.